Hey, if we're going to start this, you got to hide. Oh, yeah, he hid. Okay. We'll do a countdown in 5, 4, 3, 2. Hey, everybody. It has been a while. Welcome to Overland Radio. My name is Michael. I'm with All Over Overland, and we're going to have the co-host, the Batman to my Robin to my Batman, come on here in just a second. But excited to kick this off. So Lee and I have been talking about this. We are going to run with this. We're going to get back into this. We're going to cause so much trouble. It's not even funny. The shenanigans are back, and the ringleader of the shit show, the shenanigans, is Lee. Lee, come on, join us. There he is. There he is, everybody. The one and only Lee.
I don't know about all that.
Wait.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you, buddy?
Good.
You doing better?
There are good days and there are bad days.
Good days and bad days. So we're going to catch up with some stuff.
Yep.
You've noticed my absence. You've noticed Lee's absence for a bit. We've got reasons for both, probably.
Yeah.
But we're back. Lee is he's not going to be able to run around as much, so he's going to be locked to the room. He's going to be caged. I've talked to Felicia about it already. She's got the super glue ready, and it's ready to go. So he will be super glued to the chair. Yeah. And we'll be able to get some work done now.
Oh yeah, we'll still get a few. We'll get out. I'm not. This is a small setback. Is all this really? This is just a small setback. Anyway,
it's just a small setback.
So we titled this, or I titled it, I guess I should say, lots of catching up to do, because quite frankly, you and I, we are in constant contact, but especially since you've been back. But other than putting out one quick episode, we really
just to
haven't done anything.
See the stuff still work.
Yeah. And so Michael and I have been kicking it around, and like he said, we just thought, hey, you know what? We enjoyed doing it, and we're going to do it again.
Yeah,
so,
and no one's causing enough trouble, I guess.
I don't know about that, but we'll see. I'm sure there's plenty of us, plenty of
There's
that.
Probably a few. There's probably a few out there causing trouble. But yeah, so as you guys know, I moved to Alaska for a while, and it was hard for us to kind of stay in sync, was really the thing, to be able to do the show live. We should have just recorded and then
but our
posted them.
periods weren't aligning, so it was tough.
Our cycles were not in sync.
Our cycles weren't jiving.
so we kind of slowed down on that. Ashley came on and did a great job. And then, it just kind of slowed down. And kind of I got back and was starting to rebuild this whole thing. Life, that is. Came back with what fit in a Nissan Frontier. So there wasn't a whole lot that came back with me. And Lee's he's been battling some aches and pains. And if you want to talk more about that, I'll let you. But yeah, Lee's been kind of old lately.
I'm just glad that you're back. We don't get to see enough of each other and hang out and camp, but that'll come. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've had some medical setbacks. End of last year, ended up in the hospital a bit. Down in general.
Just trying to be like me. I went to the hospital and he was like, fuck, I need to go too.
Yeah. I forgot about that, but yes, that's it. But actually, technically, I was in the hospital before that one time.
Was yours before mine?
No. I was there one time before, then one time after. And then I've had endless amounts of doctor's appointments, blood drawn. I've had pretty much a full body scan at this point. And so for those of you who don't know, I don't talk about it much, but back in 2017, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. And ironically, I have been to see one of the top MS neurologists in the entire country. And he seems to think it's something else that's mimicking
Which
MS.
Is interesting.
Yeah, it's mimicking MS, but it's not the full-blown MS. Although he did show me the brain scans, and there's tons of lesions on my brain and spine and things like that, which were there before, but now there's more.
Did it fill the skull, or was there space?
No, there's still some space. There's this one little dark spot like right in the middle. I was like, what is that though? Like a black hole or what? Anyway, so yeah, I've had a lot of that going on. So part of it is constant pain, constant headaches, loss of vision in one eye, you name it. I mean, it is part of it. It's a speed bump. We'll figure it out. I think I'm I went from being on just one blood pressure medicine for the last 10 years to I think I'm on like 6 or 7 different meds now. And
Wow.
it's frustrating. As a matter of fact,
Yeah.
they added 2 today. So,
And this is
anyway.
all just trying to figure out what it may be, what works, what triggers some kind of difference.
Yeah, there's a couple other disease. They tested for lupus. They thought I might have had lupus, and then there's something else. And I can't pronounce these things. I think first of all,
they do it on purpose.
Yeah,
so you can't research it when you get home to find out if they're full of shit.
I don't even know how to freaking spell it. I'm gonna look it up. I can't say it. I can't spell it. I could just nod my head when they say it. But anyway, so there we are. So I'm kind of, I sold my business, the other business, and I'm just
and clarify that you didn't sell the name.
I didn't sell the name. I just sold the equipment and
the
connections and things like that to some great people, Jill and Chris. They came down last weekend, picked up the trailer. We did final inventories, which I have to send all those emails out, and it's a bunch of stuff. But anyway, I was looking forward to doing this year because last year was great.
So you're homeless.
And so, no, I still have my camper. They originally,
you did? I thought you were getting rid of the camper too.
Originally we were, but it was just a little too much out of their budget for both the the camper and the trailer. So,
that camper is badass.
So the camper
something else.
I'm gonna use it.
Okay, I mean, so it's not. You're not selling it. You're gonna keep it.
Well, there are things. So I don't know. I mean, for now, I'm just gonna keep it. I'm just gonna keep it.
I didn't mean never say never. I meant for now. So for now, you're going to keep it.
Yeah, for now.
Because, dude, it's a given you're going to sell it at some point. Probably sooner than most people would imagine.
I don't know. I made a comment the other day about it, and she was like, no, not yet. I'm not. She goes, I said, well, let's get something bigger. And she's like, yeah, we're fine with that. And then I mentioned maybe buying another new truck, and that really was a bad deal.
So you're stuck.
I'm happy, Right now, it's just more focused on getting my health back so I can actually get out and do things. So the frustrating part is I go to bed at 10 o'clock at night, wake up about 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm up.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Nothing like
I think that's being old. I think my grandpa does the same thing.
Dude, it's the pain. You can't. I told her the other day, I said, there are days now that there's so much pain and it's so consistent. And please, nobody, it's not that it'll all be fine. So don't feel bad. But yeah, no, don't. But, hey, if you've ever lived with like chronic pain, that shit gets to your psyche after a while. You're like, I need some fresh air and some wilderness.
Yeah. Well,
to like regenerate my soul. So I told her the other day, I was like, and she even told me, she's like, you need to go. And I was like, I can't. The doctor says, don't go anywhere right now.
Well, and our weather has been like, we've had crazy weather. This weekend has been beautiful.
Yeah.
Should be out camping right now, but I'm not.
I know.
I hit my elbow at work and it had been messing with me for a while. And then I went Thursday to the McBride Clinic here in Oklahoma City, and they gave me a shot in my elbow. And that hurt like a son of. It burned like there was a lot of pressure. It was like thick. So it really hurt. And he put it right in my elbow. Well, that night, I was saying this only because now I don't know what you go through, but I was in so much pain, I couldn't sleep all night. And finally, when it wore off, and I was like taking 3 gummies, dude. Like it still was like.
For me, it's the left side. Imagine, do you remember when you were a kid, you used to like your knee would hurt and your parents would call it growing pains?
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember that? Remember that? So
Yeah.
imagine that in just about every joint of your body, but primarily the left side, and then make it the scale of go up a little bit, maybe, half again more or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And then the headaches. The headaches is the part that's really kind of throwing everybody off.
Do you think the pain brings the headache on, or is the headache part of the thing?
This is funny. My doctor mentioned this, and I didn't realize it. But apparently, when you're in pain and it stresses your body, your blood pressure reacts.
Yeah.
And as a reaction of the blood pressure, you get a headache. And so it's kind of like this thing. They're like, you can control one, but you can't control the other. And anyway, it'll work itself out. I'm not too terribly worried about it. But anyway, so still got the camper.
Okay. Not homeless.
Not homeless. Although, have you seen the new adventure campers, the RVs that they put out now? It's called the Overland. What do they call that? The Overland or something? Anyway, it's built on a Ford chassis, but it's like a Sprinter on steroids.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
I don't know that I've seen. Maybe I've seen it. Maybe I haven't seen it.
Yeah. The only
Maybe I
problem is
saw
that
it and didn't know what I was seeing.
apparently it's only in gas, and I don't want gas.
Yeah, and you don't do gas.
I mean, I
Yeah.
got gas.
Yeah, all the time. All the time.
Anyhow, so what else is going on with you? I mean, like what, all right, you went down and camped the polar bear camp in Oklahoma.
Yep. Yep. I went
And
and
you
did
had,
that.
you put a video out. That was a good video.
Yeah, it was fun. It was short. I didn't, it was just kind of.
It was like 37 minutes. It was a good
I
video.
the podcast. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I thought you were just the clips. The clips were
No,
short.
saw
I didn't do a
yeah.
whole lot of video there. But yeah, I added into that podcast. It was really cool. And with that many people in that horseshoe with the lights on, made a really cool photograph at night.
Wow.
The canyon walls were, yellow and red and orange and, just kind of from the different campsites. Looked really, really cool. Good experience, a lot of fun. It was nice to see a bunch of people. It was a little too spread out. We couldn't have a big bonfire, so everybody wasn't able to get together. So it was, smaller groups because you wanted to huddle around your campfire because it was cold. There wasn't snow yet, but it was cold that weekend.
Yeah. And the wind, I heard the wind whip through there like, wow.
Yeah, luckily that was on Friday night, and I didn't go Friday night. I went the official get your patch night.
Well, just for everybody's information, the tickets went live this morning at midnight for the Arkansas event, which is
You knuckleheads.
Valentine's weekend, but it's always been Valentine's weekend. Ever since it started, it's always been the same Valentine's weekend.
All right.
So if your wife doesn't like to go camping,
you're not going to get the opportunity to win the whatever.
Yeah, I
ever.
mean, now's your opportunity to go camping without her. Say stuff like that is pretty mean.
But
anyway, so yeah, you've been putting out some good reels. The Snuggie thing was pretty funny.
Dude, I love my Snuggie.
I'll say
it is like I think you would enjoy one with your Crocs. I think it would be a great, like the dude from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas or whatever show that was.
I don't know.
The dude, yeah.
Well, either way, it looks comfortable. Felicia has one too.
Warm.
Hers is like plaid, but yeah, she's got
right
one
on.
too. So
yeah, mine's got a couple of burn holes in it now from the freaking fire.
Well, I mean, it's
kept on popping.
Yeah,
I wouldn't notice it. And they're
God
like, "Damn, you're on fire, son!" I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, that would have been bad.
Yeah, it would have been.
Oof.
Yeah, it would have been. Overlander burns to death in Snuggie because he couldn't get out of it in time. Something
damn
crazy. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And since then I haven't really, we had all that snow.
You had your truck hit and
yeah,
run.
that was even before.
Yeah,
thank you to David and Matthew Willits for fixing it for me.
Awesome.
Matthew has a Frontier and he got an ARB bumper, but he didn't get the brackets. So they needed mine to be able to measure and make brackets for his. So they fixed mine while they were doing all that. So pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Awesome father-son. I've known them for
years.
They're here in Mustang. Been active in a bunch of different groups for many years. Super nice family.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fun when that kind of works out.
Yeah. I bet that was quite the shock to come out and see that somebody smacked the front of your truck.
Pissed. I was so pissed.
And then didn't leave you a note or nothing.
Nothing. Yeah. So pissed.
Ironically, like right up my street here on the corner, people just don't think. But if there's a car parked on one side of the street, don't park directly across from it.
To get that narrow space.
Yeah, stagger it. Well, somebody clipped this gal's Nissan, and their lights and reflector pieces are all over the ground, and I'll be honest, I don't know that they even stopped and left a note because the car hadn't moved and nobody's picked up anything yet. Anyway.
Man.
It was bound to happen.
Yeah. Yeah. That's where parking in the street sucks.
It does.
And then you have neighbors that have 3 or 4 cars, trailers.
Sounds like my house.
All kinds of shit in the driveway.
Well, I mean, if you drive up you drive up my place.
I am describing your house.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like Mexicans live here. Well, I mean, technically we do.
With fucking gunpowder on it.
Technically we do, but
yeah, technically you do.
Speaking of which, man, she's
she fired up about all this. How's she doing with the ice stuff?
Holy cow.
How's she doing with that?
I don't know, but I'm gonna let
Does
you
she,
ask
she
her.
like it or
She's
not?
not here right now, but I'm gonna let you. I don't know. You know what? I tell you what.
You haven't asked her?
I've kept a low
Those are
profile.
her people, man. You need to
I
be
know.
like sympathetic to her cause.
I struggle enough to stay alive right now as it is. I do not need her to try to accelerate anything. So I haven't asked her, but I'll ask her on your behalf.
And I say that because I know you.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know. But anyway, what son of a bitch. I gotta ask her now. In fact, I might have to text her. Michael wants to know.
Call her right now. Call her.
Dude,
Call her on speakerphone.
I would be afraid to know what she'd say to you because the other day,
Like I'm not here. It's okay. She'll never know.
Yeah,
She'll
I
never
don't want
know.
to deal with it. Why do you want to set me up for failure, man? Oh, we're friends. Have you ever seen a mad Mexican women when they're pissed, man? They just
There are things about it. Like there are things about it that I'm okay with and things about it that I'm not okay with. You know, like if the cities had done the jobs they're supposed to do in the first place, wouldn't have to have that issue. So there's the first one. But I heard that they're going to be at the Super Bowl. Like, I'm like, that's a little much.
At this point, I don't really care. Just get the bad guys out.
I just want the criminal. Leave everybody else alone. I want to get the criminals out.
Get the bad guys out. But the problem is that there are people who don't want to even let the bad guys get out. They want them to stay,
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyway.
Well, I don't think it's that. I think it's just the fact that the president that's sitting in office right now that a lot of people hate, it doesn't matter what he wants to do. They're going to be against it.
Well,
and what that does is that creates all the other people that follow that to go, that's bad. We need to be against it whenever they really, they're just against it because of who's pushing it.
Yep. That's about it. And it was that way last time too, but
yeah. And so I've gotten to the point where whenever I meet people and they want to talk about their political leanings, because I'm conservative, I have some probably more liberal viewpoints and I have some more conservative viewpoints. Instead of asking what party they're on, it's like, well, what is your thing? Like, what do you believe? What is it that you want? What is it you want our government to do without using political affiliations?
The problem is that you can't have these conversations without people shouting. And I'm not trying to go down that rabbit hole, but let's be honest. There's one group of a party that can seem to try to have a conversation, but the other part only wants to scream, shout, throw shit, and burn it down. And you're never going to solve anything. You ought to be able to have opposite opinions, but respect them. You don't have to agree with them. Respect them, and then move on. But
yeah, it's like let's have the conversation.
Right now, it's frustrating.
Yeah, let's have the conversation so we can find the common ground and move forward. And the problem is that we're just looking at the 10% on either side as the one that's the loudest. So everybody else, I think, pretty much would be like, yeah, let's talk.
Yeah,
like I think most people would be like, yeah, let's talk. But it's the far sides of both that have the biggest, loudest voices. And what I think is interesting is I was talking to somebody, and the reason why politics plays a little bit of a part in we can have this even connected to overlanding. I had somebody tell me that all overlanders were like MAGA conservatives.
Not true.
And I think it's funny because if I were the outside looking in, knowing what the overlanders are versus like the side-by-side guys, I would say the overlanders are liberal. Like if you just were like, they're more of the hikers. Let's keep the
10,000-foot view.
Let's keep the everybody out of our forest, clean up after yourselves, where the side-by-side guys are the fuck, man. Let's leave the beer cans wherever the fuck we want to. Yeah, I'm just here for a good time. I don't care.
I don't know that I would disagree with that assessment, but I'd say that whoever said that or has
I thought it was just funny, and it made me think like, am I in a conservative? Am I in a MAGA?
I think there's people from all walks in overlanding, and I think you need that. You got to have it. There's got to be,
and you will have it because you're going to have the prepper side. If you're on the prepper side of overlanding, then for sure you're going to be MAGA leaning, right?
I would lean that way. I would lean that way, agreeing with you. I'm not.
Yeah,
but yeah.
And then there's the ones that hey. If you stay in the water too long to take a selfie, I'm going to call the eco enforcement people on you. then there's those. So you have both sides.
Well, I mean, you're right. You do have both sides. What's ironic is the ones that want to call on you for stopping to take a picture
Are the ones that do it?
Are the same ones that go plowing through there at about 40 miles an hour and wash all the oil and shit off the bottom of the rigs.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
And then they damage it, anyway. We could go on that. That's a soapbox to go down. So,
yeah.
How many nights have you camped since you've been back?
Fuck you. That is not nice. I don't appreciate those kind of questions. I feel like you're just goading me into a fight, or an argument,
I'm just trying
or
to make
depression,
I'm trying to make myself feel a little bit better.
I mean, fuck, dude. I think, what do I have? Like 2 or 3 nights in? Something? It's terrible, dude.
Many. I don't have that many either.
Yeah, it's been.
Although next weekend, next week. So I'm not going to the Polar Bear next weekend because apparently where it's at, I have been told that I can't get a truck. They say that you I don't think Rhino's going because he can't get his van down there, or he can get down there, but I don't think he can get out. What? So I'm like, I'm not taking my truck and that big camper down there.
Okay,
I mean,
so let's hit the reverse for 1 second. If it's a group camp out, I'm just going to throw this out there. If it's a group camp out, probably needs to be accessible by all types of vehicles.
Yeah, I agree.
This type of group camp out. Now, if it's like, hey, we're the guys that go out further than everybody else, then that's different.
Right. No, it's next year I think we're going to establish a little bit of a criteria for some things. Well, not just location, but there's a lot of other stuff's going on. There's confusions and all. But that's with anything, and nobody does it in a malice way. They're not trying to. It just it gets to be that way just as the evolution of it grows. And so
the other thing I think that you should allow is if you stay Friday night and can't stay Saturday night, you should still get a patch. I think you should just, the whole point over the weekend is just stay a night, at least one night.
Well, technically,
some people stay 2 nights. I stayed 1 night and I got a patch.
Yeah, technically the event is only Saturday and Saturday night and Sunday. It's not Friday. Everybody comes on Friday because they get off work. Yeah. But technically the thing is Saturday and Sunday. Anyway,
that's understandable then.
That's not a bad deal.
No, but I mean, I think, if
Rhino says about that,
I think a host, honestly, a host should be there on Friday.
Well, fortunately for us, Amy Marlar is like a super rock star.
Yeah.
I got her the app on her phone. She checks people in Missouri. She checks people in at, I think she did Oklahoma too. Mm-hmm. And it looks like she's going to do Arkansas for us.
Of course she is.
So, I mean, she's just a super lady though. Her and Chris both. I mean, they're good people. But anyway, so, but I think I am going to go camp next weekend.
Oh,
Felicia
close
wants
to home?
She wants to go somewhere, and we're probably going to go close to home. Oh no, we're going to have Amelia with us.
Campsite.
No, we'll have Amelia with us. This doesn't work that way.
Freaking kids, man.
She wants to go over to Arkansas to the diamond mine and dig for diamonds.
Is it time of year to dig for diamonds?
I don't know. Somebody was digging the other day. I think it pulled up I forgot how they measure them now, but it was maybe a carat, almost a carat.
Wow. And you get to keep that?
Yeah. Yeah. I kept thinking we'd go over there, and this year I finally bought her a new ring, and so I bought her a new ring.
Then.
Well,
you already paid for a ring.
Trust me, I'm light one kidney right now. But anyway.
Wait a minute, you bought her a ring? Wait a minute.
Oh yeah, I bought her a ring. 3.5 carats.
Like a ring?
3.5 carats.
Ring.
Monster.
Like, are we officially? Are we just wearing a ring?
No, we're eventually gonna do it. I'm gonna have you
eventually. In How long have you been with her?
16 years.
16. Yeah, one of these days, I'll feel like it's the right time, that we know each other well enough, that I'm willing to put in the commitment.
Listen, right now, she's not a fan of Lee at all.
Well,
I'm kind of cranky right now. And admittedly, I know I am, but when I feel like I feel, it's a little touchy.
I get it. She's got an insurance policy out, so she needs to get it.
Probably.
No, probably about it.
Yeah. No, I know she's got one good one, but
yeah.
Anyway, so.
And that one that her and I jointly took out on you.
Yeah. That's funny. That's what I tell my buddy Tim too. I was like, dude, I'm just waiting on you to do something stupid so I can collect some money.
Right. Yeah. Because did you know you can put a life insurance policy out on damn near anybody?
Yeah. I mean, every company I ever flew for took insurance policies out on me.
Well, yeah.
Every one of them. Yeah, never had to use them, but they took them out. So there you go.
Well, unless we jumped into different parallel universes and you died in the others, then those other. Do you ever think about that? Like, there's times that I've gone through an intersection and I've been like, I don't remember going through that intersection at all.
Oh God,
Like I don't like I just don't remember doing it. So then I'm like,
actually been driving down the road and go, I don't remember the last couple of miles.
that's what I mean.
I mean, I know I was driving and I was watching the road, but for some
what
reason,
happened? There was a
it's almost
gap.
like a dark spot there. And I was like, damn, the fucking Matrix after me.
Well, you just kind of wonder, like, did something happen? Did I die there? And then I'm continuing on in this parallel universe while, like, it switched me to like it jumped me over, like jump tracks, like on a train.
Would that be cool if you were out there overlanding and you spent like the last hour and a half going like 14 miles down this little 2-track and it's got a gate at the end? You're like, fuck, if I could just like and end up over there on the other side of that property instead of going all the way back around.
That's something totally different than what I'm saying, but you're talking about just teleporting through.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Not using the excuse of, I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah.
I don't remember driving through that. That's weird.
I don't remember that gate being closed. What are you talking about?
That's funny. The drone followed you the whole time. So we had it on.
Yeah, that would be my luck.
Right. Totally. But yeah, so we're going to get back into the flow. I mean, this is just kind of what we've been up to and kind of what's going on and us just ranting about things, I guess, today.
I'm bored off my ass.
You're bored off your ass. Hey, did you watch Will's podcast about is Overlanding dead?
No, I haven't.
It's this time of year for those topics to come up.
Oh, yeah. I haven't. Actually, Felicia's had me doing stuff for her. So, like, little things around here. Like, she's got me on the lasers, and for those of you that don't know,
cracking that whip, man.
So, and today she got a new machine, and so I was back there like trying to figure it out, set it all up for her, because we have a DTF and a UV printer both on order. So she's got 3 lasers, she's got 3 3D printers, and then we got this other stuff. Anyway, so she's all in.
Are you making the soap?
She still does every so often, yeah.
The soap made out of did you do that
3D
one?
printed? No, I haven't done that one yet. But I do have some TPU, and I'm about to 3D print me a pair of shoes.
Really? Some Crocs?
Yeah. Well, they're not really Crocs.
Some
I
crickets.
don't know what the fuck you call them, but whatever. But she got this new thing today, and so I was
some alligators.
Yeah.
I'm going to make me some alligators.
Actually, somebody 3D printed some Crocs, but they look like Legos. They're square. They look like Legos.
That'd be weird to walk.
It would be weird. It'd be worse if somebody kicked you with them too. But this new thing she's got, I was back here hooking it up, and I want to do a test print. And I'm like, what the fuck am I going to print off on this thing? And so I start searching through, and I see this picture of Michael that the Chat GTP thing does. Everybody's doing that deal now on Facebook where they have the, you're holding the microphone. Yeah. So I was like, I'm going to do a picture of Michael. And so I did. You want to see what it looks like?
I'm scared too. Yeah, this feels like bear mace. Oh my gosh, you put it on a phone cover.
It's on a fucking phone case, man. Get that shit.
So you 3D printed a phone case? Or what are you talking about?
It vacuum forms these things, and you print this stuff. It's kind of like a sublimation type material, but you vacuum form it. It's got this little deal. You put it in there, and the vacuum pump kicks on. It
like
forms it all out. Yeah,
it's like putting a wrap on it.
Yeah, look at it. It goes all the way around the edges.
That's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, and you can do anything, any image you want. So anyway, I'm not happy with the colors. I think I have to tweak them, but yeah. So I pulled that one that you did off of.
Yeah.
For those of you that are listening, you have to go watch the video. But
yeah, so Facebook, I did a.
It's an iPhone
there was
case.
the whole thing of ask Chat GTP to from what it knows of you, from what you do for work, to make a caricature is the kind of the phrase. And so it did one on the All Over Overland podcast, and it's pretty cool. I mean, it looks pretty cool. I've got it as legit. My profile picture now on Facebook. Yeah. I thought it was fun.
So anyway, I was back there messing with that before we started this. I thought, I wonder if this will really work. So I did it. It printed it on the little printer deal, and then you put it in the machine, and it does this heat vacuum thing.
That's crazy.
300 seconds later, this is what you get.
So we can do Overland Radio
Oh, we can do anything.
phone cases.
Yeah.
We can do Overland. We can do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. And then I've been using the 3D printers. I will tell you this. I got some cool shit for the 3D printers. So you know how a lot of people make those little NFC tags in the keychains, you know, it just like looks like YouTube. I had one here somewhere. But anyway, it's a little YouTube emblem, but it has the NFC built into it, and you can tap your phone or somebody else's phone,
and it'll transfer your information.
No, it'll just take you to their YouTube page.
Okay,
or
yeah,
Instagram.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. You tap it, and it shows up on your phone.
Well,
their page.
I figured out how to do it, and so I took my Overland Radio one, not the real detailed one, just the black and white version of it, and 3D printed that image and put the NFC and made a keychain out of it.
Where's it at?
It's back in the other room, but I'm going to try your all over tomorrow.
Right.
Because I think I have orange and blue now.
Okay. Badass.
See? Yeah.
Badass. So
that's what I'm doing while I'm sitting here because I ain't got no freaking else to do.
Well, remember, we got the Super Bowl on tomorrow.
I'm not watching the Super Bowl.
You're not going to watch the Super Bowl? Who are you rooting for?
I'm not. I don't watch the Super Bowl.
Which one's your team?
Neither.
Which guys in tights do you like the best?
Erica Kirk. I don't know.
She's not my favorite, dude. If I was gonna pick, like, hey, celebrity women,
I know I'm just teasing,
but yeah, that's funny.
I don't. For some reason, I've never enjoyed the NFL. I admit I've watched the Super Bowl multiple times over the years, but it's just not my gig.
Well, dude, this Super Bowl kind of sucks. Like, I don't know how Amanda's boyfriend Steven lived in Seattle for a while, so he's rooting for Seattle. But other than that, like, I don't have a dog in the fight. I don't care about either team. It's the blah. I don't really.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'll flip through and I'll probably see a little bits and pieces here and there, but it's not like me watching college ball. I'd much rather watch college ball.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go over to my sister. She's gonna have food, and they're
honestly, I'm probably gonna make a couple more of these tomorrow. I was really kind of happy about that. I pulled it out, and I was
it's pretty cool.
I sent Felicia a text. I was like, look, she goes, you could have picked anything but that fucker. That's exactly
wow.
She didn't say that. I'm teasing.
Wow.
She's like, dang, that's kind of cool. So, yeah.
I got it. She hates me. It's okay.
She don't.
I know. We've talked.
Although when you call and she sees the caller ID on my phone, she goes, hey, your bitch is calling. She does say that.
Huh. I see it the other way around, which is weird.
I don't know.
Because you cook for me when we go camping.
We had that conversation the other day.
Like, it's all the things. Like, if really,
I know. Yeah. I have to go sit at the hospital with you.
Wait for me.
I have to drive you back.
Right.
Yeah.
You got to worry.
Like having another toddler.
So yeah.
And you're gonna wait. You're gonna be 50 on Tuesday.
Yep. 50 on Tuesday, dude. It's weird.
I wonder if I can get a pass to come down there and take you to dinner or lunch.
You should get a pass.
I have to ask.
Right on. Yeah, turning 50. It's weird. Like, I don't feel it. I don't act it. All the things. My grandmother, I made a post earlier. My grandmother's really struggling with having a grandson that's 50. She's like, how did that happen?
Right.
And I'm like, you're exactly right. How did that happen? How did we get here?
Well, because your grandpa got laid.
Well, yes.
So,
many years ago. Yeah.
That's kind of how you got here.
Pretty much. Yeah. That's the way that works, I guess.
You know, but that's really cool. Yeah, I know, right? But the cool part about that is she says that, but at the same time, think about the dynamics of the generations you guys have now.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
and
she's got Molly as great granddaughter, and I mean, that's, to me, I think that's cool. I would love to have my grandparents around still.
Well, dude, they were super young when they had my mom, and then my mom was super young when she had me. So I'm in one of those weird, like, it can only happen if this, and this line up, and all the things lined up. So I've got a set of grandparents, both that are alive, like my grandma and grandpa on that side are both alive. So gonna go have lunch with them tomorrow. Molly's gonna go. Last night went to a concert with my parents, my sister, her boyfriend, and then this new girl that I'm seeing that is way out of my league. Just I'm almost 50 and I'm dating by far probably the best looking woman that I've ever dated in my life.
I would say she's out of your league.
Yeah. I've shown you. You know. Yeah. I sent you a picture. She's cute. Yeah. We have a friend in common that it freaks her out that this this woman is taking a pretty good liking to me.
It happened.
Yeah.
Just go with it.
Yeah. I'm not, yeah.
You know, when you start to get to that 50 part, I sit down sometimes and just think, do I really care what, anybody else thinks or what? I've gotten to the point where it's like, man, let's just have fun, at least as much as you can within reason.
Well, the things,
And
I
so
think
if
you still care a little bit, but they change, like before you were caring, maybe not you, but people in general, let's just say, were caring about where they were, how far they've accelerated their life, their space, their this.
Yeah.
And for me, what I care about now is the impression that I leave on people and situations and stuff. So that's more of a lasting thing to me than everything else.
Mortality. You start to think about mortality.
Yeah.
You're like,
I'm not going to be here forever. What is my legacy? What is, when people think of me, what are they going to think? I don't want them to think that I was the guy that worked so hard that I was never home.
Yeah. You start to kind of put that in the back of your mind of, if I left here today, what unfinished business do I have? Is it a trail that I never got to go on that I wanted to?
Mm-hmm.
Is it the Great Loop? Because obviously I want to do that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's a lot of things like that, but welcome to the 50s. That's all I got to say.
Dude, I'm not there yet, so just calm down.
You're there.
Dude, after not being able to sleep because of my elbow the other night, I was like, I'm here.
Yeah.
This is whenever I went into the McBride clinic, everybody was quite a bit older than me. And I was like, because it was middle of the day. And I'm like, well, it's happening.
Yep. Everybody that gets up, you hear bones cracking. Yeah. And they got a cane or a walker. Yeah.
All the names are like Leroy, Ethel,
Oh, that's too funny.
That kind of stuff. William, come.
So, hey, I just had this thought a minute ago. You said something and I forgot what it was that triggered it, but more expos coming up.
Yeah, that's going to be April. So we're going to have to be there.
What are we going to do?
Are you talking? Are we getting a thing? Are we doing a booth? Are we going to do a booth?
I don't know. I have this, me, I can't.
Love hate with the booth?
No. I love the booth. But me, I just can't stop. And I sold the trailer and now I'm starting to look at trailers.
Yeah. So you're going to get something going before
I don't know. I don't know, Michael.
Dude, get us something going. You know that it's a platform that works. Although now you're going to oversaturate it with adding another thing to the market. Another trailer with a bunch of shit in it.
No, I'm not going to do that.
What are we going to do this time?
Well, I had this vision of, how Diodes has that one that lays out to a stage is maybe.
Okay, wait a minute. Oh, yeah.
And a big movie screen with some, I don't know.
So open it up and have a big movie screen?
Well, instead of the slush bus, remember that?
Because that's where I was going. I was like, ooh, we're doing the slush bus.
But kind of a spinoff of that. But, with radio shows and music and movies and.
I could see having it.
I've sat and thought and looked. So
I could see having something that was playing like all the commercials for the companies that were there, and maybe videos of the influencers that are there, like the storytellers. But that's just not profitable.
No.
That's just like a cool thing to have there.
But we could sell some merch.
Now, if you're selling merch, then we're talking,
we could
the number one industry to get into is t-shirts.
Yeah.
And I watched a whole video on it, print on demand, even t-shirts. Not that our buddy would be so pissed if we start selling.
When you sell your own stuff, it's different. You know what I'm saying?
When you're not selling other branded
you're
shirts,
just selling your own
because that's
stuff.
kind of what he specializes in, right? Is that what we're saying?
He does a good job of it.
He does, yeah.
No, I mean, there's a huge market for all that kind of stuff, but I don't know, man. I need something to keep me busy.
Yeah.
And until I can get these I got 2 patents I'm working on. I got all this other stuff I'm working on, but I've kind of had to slow down on that, just try to take care of my health. But
yeah.
But I don't know. I think I may have to. I have been online and started looking at some trailers that had stages and,
something we could perform on.
Define perform.
Do a podcast, do an interview.
Yeah.
Define perform. I don't know where you were going with that. I was like,
maybe,
damn, slush bus is changing directions.
I thought we were going to take the slush bus and add a couple of stripper poles to it. And
wow.
No,
I don't know. I don't think about it. I don't think
I don't
we
think
go to
that's an
too many
overland.
family things. Family
Yeah,
things.
I don't think you get invited to
Yeah,
that.
I don't
But I
think
did
we're.
think about buying a trailer with a drop down side on it
Mm-hmm.
that had, some type of movie screen that we could put up. Not a huge one, just something. And then
It just need to be a curtain and a
sell
projector.
sell some of our I have a Devo screen. It's a 92-inch, all on a stand, stretches out nice. It works great. But sell some merch, and I don't know. I don't know.
I mean,
Just something
strictly
cheap.
Overland Radio and all over Overland merch. Is that what you're
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah, just sell our stuff.
Yeah, and then all the cool fucking shit we come up with as far as like glue is nuts to the
Hey,
to the.
speaking of nuts, I'm gonna make one of these things. And it is legal for anybody that wants to start getting into comments and pulling up that crap. But I'm going to print a version of a Glock. It's the polymer. It's not the frame. It's not the metal part that has the action, which is the part that you have to have a serial number on. This is just the polymer part, the pistol grip, the lower part of it. Dude, it's a Glock. And right in front of the trigger guard is a ball sack. I saw it today and I was like, I got to print one of those.
That's funny.
Felicia didn't think it was a good idea.
Probably not. Probably not the direction we want to go.
No, I don't mean to sell it, but just to print it.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean,
have you seen the little Lego looking guns?
Yeah.
The Glock 19?
Yeah.
Like fully functional. I mean,
Well, I
that
haven't seen
doesn't
it
shoot.
functional. I've seen the.
They shoot like they have little casings, and you put a thing in the casing and you shoot.
No, that's
you
not
shoot
what I've
little.
seen.
It's a function like pow. They said it actually is great to learn how to work with jams. Like if you get one of the nicer ones, I'm sure they have a cheaper version and a nicer one. But it looks like it's all colorful like Legos. It looks like it even has attachments that Legos kind of things would fit on.
That's not what I've seen, but I need to go research
TikTok.
that.
There's a big push on TikTok.
God, TikTok.
Buy one of those. Yeah.
I cannot get myself on. I just tried. We have a TikTok.
You do? Trail and Timber and Trail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have one, but Overland Radio doesn't have one.
No, missing out. We need to get on Twitch. Talk to you about this.
Yeah.
I think you're dragging your feet.
Taken care of.
You already got us on Twitch?
I'll send you the stuff.
Okay. All right. We can go live on Twitch, and that's where this conversation is going to.
Yeah.
Because you can have it about whatever the heck you're thinking about, and people just show up.
Really?
Yeah.
Nope,
it's a little more freeform.
I'll send you the stuff.
Okay. Very good. Let's see. So next weekend you're going to go camping. I'm not.
Well, I'll be 100%. Busy. Yeah. I know the weekend after that, though, I got to go to Missouri because my oldest and her little baby, Corey, fly in from Salt Lake because her birthday is the 22nd. And my youngest grandbaby that's up in Missouri, Miller, her birthday is the 21st. So we're going up there to do birthdays for both of them.
Gotcha.
So that weekend I'll be gone.
Gotcha. Molly's is on the 23rd.
It really?
Yeah.
Dang.
She'll be
how
15.
cool is that?
15.
Ooh, dude. No wonder you're 50.
Right? 15 years old, dude.
Damn, boy. You're getting old.
Right. Yeah.
Well, as time progresses.
Yep. That's what happens. I'm ready for her to drive.
I am. Hey, you know what? Maybe you can have her drive you up to the Moore Expo and camp.
Drive me up to the Moore Expo and camp? Not this year.
It ain't happening.
No.
She can't get a learner's permit at 15?
Is it 15 or 15 and a half? Maybe maybe it's 15. She's going to get one because she wants to learn how to drive, and everybody wants her to learn how to drive because of band. Because it's early, it's middle of the day. That's where living here in this feels like I'm living in a college situation.
Yep.
It's a little 3-bedroom small duplex. But the reason why I'm here is because she'll be able to come here after school. She has band later. Say if it's game night, she can come here, get something to eat. If it's the summertime, she can come here during 2 days and hang out.
What kind of car are you going to buy her?
She's taken over her mom's, what is it? A Toyota midsize, whatever it is.
Nice.
So
it's a great first car to get going.
Well, what's funny
Toyota.
Is when we had the snowstorm, Molly was, they didn't go anywhere. So Sunday I get a phone call. Dad, can we go do something? was like, yeah, I'll come pick you up. We'll go. Like, can you drive in the, like, are you getting out? Yeah, I'll get out. So I go pick her up and we're heading down the road. And she goes, Mom wanted to get out. And I was like, Mom, you're not driving my car out in this road. She goes, I'll call Dad. He knows how to drive in this. He knows how to do this. I'll call Dad.
And
she's right.
I don't know that she won any brownie points with her mom, but she did with her dad.
Right. Dad can do this, Mom.
Yeah.
This is what Dad was built for. Yeah.
That's funny.
I was like, oh, right. Yeah. Well, she's right.
Well, I'm looking forward to more.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a good time. Yeah. Find out if you want to do a booth. Figure out what you want to do. We need to figure it out because then we need to get ready for.
It depends on how I feel. I even told Chris because I said, he and I talked about me helping him a little bit, or did I want to do a booth like we did and do the radio stuff? And I said, my problem is I know I can't stand up like I used to.
You know what I think we should do? I think we should talk to him about letting us have one of the electric sites for you to park at.
I had one last year, didn't I?
No,
I was up on the.
We're up on the top. Yeah. We were sitting by the trailer.
Yeah.
But let us have one of the electric spots. That way we've got power. We don't have to worry about batteries. Throw that Starlink up there and do it because it's up high, and do it to where behind us is the campground.
Yeah, we could put the Insta 360 up there and stream from that.
And do it right there. Like do our spots from there. And no, I mean, maybe we do a couple interviews. I think the point would be to do a couple of podcasts from there. Not like, hey, this is a 60-second break-in, a live break-in. I don't want to do those.
Yeah.
Do a few shorts, but do a couple of podcasts there and maybe grab some people from camp, up and say, hey, look, what do you think about camping? Have them come in, sit, but do a 30 to 60 minute podcast. And in that time frame, make Rhino go pick people up and bring them to us. He'll have the go-kart.
Speaking of Rhino, did you see that 55 Bel Air?
That car is beautiful.
Did you see he won best interior or something like that?
The interior was phenomenal.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like when I first saw the pictures of it, I was like, holy cow. And then the other day I'm talking to him right after it and he didn't tell. He's like,
he doesn't toot his horn. Are you kidding?
No, hell no. And then I hung up.
In his mind, he's already been on the next project for months.
Oh, well, yeah, he bought a Ford Maverick he's going to pimp out.
Did he?
It's what's that, a limited edition version or some kind of edition? I don't remember what it is now. But anyway, if I know Rhino like we know Rhino, that Ford Maverick won't be just a Ford Maverick. It will.
It'll be stupid.
He built this truck years ago, and the name of the truck was Brown Sugar, and it was this copper brown, like burnt rust. I don't know what you want to call it. Like, anyway, this thing, every time I've seen a picture of this truck, I'm like, God, I would love to have that truck. And then he built a couple other Chevys. Anyway, the man just, no joke. He's got a talent. So, are you going to do power sports again this year?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him about it. I really enjoyed it.
You look good in that pink, by the way.
I did look good in that pink.
Yeah.
I mean, the woman that I'm seeing saw the picture of me in the pink and was like, oh.
And about 100 dudes said like.
And 100 dudes. Yeah, that did happen. That did happen. I'm not going to lie. That was.
You know what, man?
I had to like.
Embrace it.
I am not gay. I mean, I was like, I'm straight. Thank you, guys. Like, I just, whatever.
Yeah. Dude, yeah. Well, everybody just assumes.
They saw that pink and I looked good in it and they were like, oh, I betcha. Give me some masculine bear energy out of this.
It's just too much, man. It's too much.
Yeah, probably. I did buy my
lottery ticket.
Did buy my Powerball lottery ticket that's going to be tonight.
Felicia buys them too. I'd love it if we won, but to be honest, I'd be so happy if you won.
Dude, if I won, it'd be the best.
If you won, I would be ecstatic for you.
Dude, if you won, I'd be ecstatic too. Because I'm pretty sure that I at least get something out of this. I mean, come on now. Yeah. Yeah.
First thing we're gonna do is probably go buy a big ass fucking boat
and go do the Great Loop.
Go do the Great Loop.
Yeah. Yeah. That's number one.
Yeah.
Number one. I agree. That would be one of the first things that I would put you on that. Like if I won it, I'd be like, Lee, what do we need?
Find us a boat.
Find us a boat. Find us, like, where are we going to start? with that boat? Like, is it going to be in a certain spot? Like, we'll figure that out. How are we going to navigate it?
And then
Are we
just
going to
have
do the
fun.
whole thing at once? Or are we going to take
Heck
breaks?
yeah. Live on that sucker. Get a big enough one that's got 2 or 3 staterooms on it.
How long going at and I don't want to say a lazy pace, but an easy pace to do the whole thing? 6 months, 9 months, or is it way longer?
He could do it in 9 months. I mean, the thing is, most of those boats you're looking at are trawler style boats.
So top speeds, what, 15?
7 knots? No, dude.
7
to 10 knots. Everything's slow. Yeah, but that's what you want. You don't want to get in a big hurry.
No, yeah.
First of all, if you hit something at 7 knots, it ain't as bad as you hit it at 15.
True. And you are in a river.
And a lot of people, they get down to the Keys and they're like, fuck it. Let's just go to the Bahamas for the next month. And they go hit the Bahamas and hit all the islands down there and go to the Cays and snorkel. And then they come back and go on up, or whatever. So the Great Loop is where it's at.
Yeah, that's on my list. I think that'd be fun. I think it'd be a lot of fun. So yeah, whenever I win this, we'll figure it out. I don't even know what it's.
You got a big enough boat that you could take, a couple of dudes like us.
102 million. Okay.
Oh, we could. Yeah.
I mean, it'd be after taxes.
We'll find something plenty big for 5.5 or 600
million.
No, just 100,000.
Oh, okay. I was like, million. I don't know. That's too, because after I'll probably only get, what do you only get, like 40% of that, something like that?
You still walk away with, how much is it right now? 102 million.
102. Yeah.
You'd walk away with 28 to 30. I'm sure.
I would think at least. Yeah, I think at least 30. I think you walk away with at least 30.
Yeah.
Would be my guess.
So a $500,000 boat ain't gonna. I mean, you.
Well, but that's a $500,000 boat. That's a $500,000 truck house company.
You realize
truck.
that if you put $28,000 invested, the interest off of that's going to pay for the boat in 3 months less.
What now? What?
You walk away with $28 million.
Yeah.
And you take that $28 million and you invest it. I don't have the numbers in front of me.
I see what you're saying. Take the money that I win. Invest it.
The interest off of it.
The interest would be amazing. Yeah.
You'll always live on the interest, plain and simple.
Yeah. Take a little bit out for spending money.
A $500,000 boat, your interest probably pay for that boat in 90 days.
Right. Okay. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and pick one out right now. No, I'm kidding.
I got one picked out.
I've
been looking at it. It's actually sitting up here on Grand Lake.
Of course.
It's $367,000. It's
even better.
It's 52 feet long.
How long do you need? At least 48?
Oh, you can do it in a 40 easy. You can do it in less.
With me and you?
Yeah, there's some 40-footers that have plenty of room on 2 staterooms and everything.
2 staterooms? Yeah, that's what I was getting at. I'm not getting on one stateroom and one little junior bunk. Nah, because I know who gets the junior bunk. Me.
No.
Yeah.
What we do is we get one that has what they call a captain's day quarters. So up on the bridge behind the captain's chair, there's a big bench back there and a table you can hang out.
That's where I sleep. That's where I get sleep.
No. But behind that, they usually have a head and a bedroom for the captain.
Okay.
I'll just sleep there.
You'll just sleep up there on top? You like on top?
I'd rather be on top. I knew you were going down that hole.
Are you going down that hole?
Get it.
While you're on top?
Oh, God. All right, it might be time to go.
Yeah, we might be finishing up. So everybody, sorry about the junkie show. This has been, I mean, we went through a little bit of a politic rant, just a touch. More so to diffuse things, I think, than anything. It's so politically charged out there. It's getting frustrating. You can't do anything without it coming up. And here's the thing. Most people enjoy talking about it, even if they don't like talking about it.
You know, the funny part is that how many of you, I'm not the only one, I can't be.
Of you, okay.
People like me that have kind of got to the point where when you have a conversation, I'll give you an example. There was a lady here recently in town who was looking for donations for the choir. They were going to auction them off for the high school choir. And I offered up some donations. And just in the public group, whatever, she posted it. And I said, hey, I'll donate some stuff to you, for the auction to help out the local high school.
And ammo and...
No. Hats and shit like that. And so 5 minutes later, I get this friend request from this lady. And I'm like, look, we don't know each other. And I don't just take friend requests. But I go look at her profile. And I'm like, look, lady, if you looked at my profile and you knew me, you wouldn't want to be my friend.
Why?
Because I could tell by her posts that she probably wouldn't want to associate herself with me as a
Oh,
friend.
well, see, now that's where I think we all get confused. And
No,
that's where it should be. And you're just saying that it's aggressive. It was pretty aggressive.
It was pretty aggressive,
Okay.
but in all fairness, I can be that way too. And
You can.
so I just, of course I didn't accept her friend request, but I did reply to her messages, and I am going to donate some stuff to her for the choir to auction off to raise money for the school. I don't mind doing that. That's outside of everything. But friend requesting me, and then I look at your profile and I'm like, no. No.
I don't know. I think it could have been fun.
No, I mean,
A new friend.
I kind of draw the line when you're like, let's go out and shut down the freeways and let's do this. No, I don't dig that.
So she was
It was a little-
egging it on.
Yeah.
She wasn't just, she didn't have just an opinion. She was egging it on as well.
And personally, she probably is a nice lady. She,
Sure she is. Salt to there.
I'll leave it at that.
Okay. All right. Next time it will be about overlanding more than not,
And,
right?
this was just a BS session to catch up.
Yeah.
And
Kind of get the juices flowing again, kind of get back to
we'll be talking
giving
a
each
little bit,
other a hard time.
because
we need to have some guests on. I think one of the guests that we need to have on are our drinking buddies, New
We
Mix.
got a lot of those.
Is it New Mix?
But yeah. Tyler and McKenna.
Yeah.
Get them.
They'd be fun.
That'd be fun. There's a lot of cool things happening still in the overlanding world, but there's a lot of things that I still don't quite understand why. And
And I think we're going to probably have to expand a little bit more. I mean, if there's stuff that I've been working on, and I've said, that I think overlanding is evolving.
I agree.
I think gone are the days that it's everybody is just overlanding.
Yeah.
And I think that a lot of people are thinking that overlanding's dying because they don't hear it as much. But whenever you go and look at a kayaking video, they've got overlanding set up.
Mm-hmm.
You go look at a photography video, a
Fly
guy
fishing.
that travels, he's got an overlanding setup. So I think that it's overlanding may be more now a tool that is used to do all the other things.
Yeah, I think those are good conversations to have because I do think it has evolved, and we'll get down. We'll head down some of this path. So today was
Right
just
on.
more of a, hey, we haven't forgot. We've missed everybody, and I mean,
Yeah.
I really have missed genuinely having the conversations with people and doing the show with you, and just so everybody knows, Michael and I have talked, and we're probably not going to do live shows all the time, but we'll do one here and there.
We'll try
It's
to
only
put
going
them
to be
out.
on YouTube though, so if you want to see it, you better go to YouTube or Twitch.
Try to put it out weekly. Try to put out something weekly. That's kind of what we're going to try to do. We don't have a date yet. That's fine. Just sometime in the next 7 days, we'll try to do another one.
Go back to our old date, but then everybody and their brother piggybacked on our old date. So,
Well, I just until we get kind of our rhythm, then I'm not worried about a date.
we'll just stick them out whenever.
And once we start getting the following back up, then we'll worry about a date. But until we get the following back up and feel like our numbers are where I think we need to do more lives, or we need to have a date that they come out at this time and do it right this time, do a premiere where we're actually in the chat, talking. And since we're not going to go live, we're going to do a few things different, that one of us is going to be able, or both of us are able to be in the chat when it premieres, so we can answer the questions like we did when we were live. So, but this will allow us to have possibly a couple of episodes in the bag, so that whenever there is a break, we don't lose the momentum. We can just fill it with a episode that's already pre-recorded.
Yep. So,
yeah. And we're going to go on Twitch.
Do what?
And we're going to be on Twitch.
Yeah.
You said only YouTube, but Twitch maybe.
Yeah.
My buddy Zach keeps pushing us to be on Twitch.
Well, I mean, you said it. You told me, you're like, hey, we should be on. Okay, fine. I'll go sit up on Twitch. So I did. Yeah. I'll just have to send you all the login stuff. But
gotcha. My beard's starting to do its curly thing that annoys me until it starts really curling, because now it's just it'll look like this will be out to here before it curls, so it'll look out of place forever.
Alicia's after me about cutting my hair, so I
thought we were growing it back out.
I want to, but she's not really on board.
You tell her to.
I know.
That's when you were supposed to end the show. You tell her that, and then show's over.
Good night, everybody.
All right. Have a good one. Thank you guys for listening. We will see you again in 7 to 365 days.
There you go.
Peace.